And we are live, folks. Here is the stream.
All right. Now, mind you, this was early in the morning. I looked like hell, and I was being goofy because I was medicated.
Hey, it's all good.
All right. So, without any more suspense, here was my morning. This is the Witchboard session and what happened after we edited, because I added I think, tarot in there too as well.
Very cool.
Yeah, 24. All right, here we go. All right, hey guys. First thing in the morning, Divine Sorcerer here with you. Yep, that's me. We've got the pendulum. We've got the Witchboard. And then behind the Witchboard, we've got the gates of Saturn. The gates around it. So we're going to put that down. And then we're going to put the Witchboard on top of it. Perfectly like so. So you guys understand what I'm doing here. Black candle, and we've got the Witchboard on the sigil. A little late. I wanted to get up at 3 to do this, but it's 4 something. So okay. So I come to ask questions. Is there anybody here with me today? Anybody at all that wants to talk? No, nobody that wants to talk. Okay. My name is the Divine Sorcerer, and I was just looking to communicate with you for the documentation to the people so that they can see that we communicate. Go jumping again. This thing loves to jump. All right. And so, can you tell me, are you let's go to no if you're a male, and yes, actually, no. Let's go to maybe if you're a male, and rephrase if you're a woman. Can you tell me, are you a male or a female? No, you can't tell me. So then you're probably neither. Yeah, that makes much sense to me. All right, and so all right, and so I'm getting ready to do an investigation here at a motel in Sunbury. My question is, will you present evidence for me to give to the public? Okay, it's slowly going down. Okay, all right, Shane. Do you know who I am? Maybe. Okay. Is there a little lady over there with you named Felicity Starr Williams? No. How about Catherine Marie Olson? Now we got circles. All right. I guess that's not sure. Is there a Catherine Williams here? No. All right. Are you the one that watches over me? Okay. Are you the one that watches over me? Rephrase. Are you my ancestor? Set to guide me? Yes. And now's the time I need your guidance. Am I on the right track? The right path? Yes. I want to thank you for communicating with me today. Yes. May you stay blessed. And I will talk to you a little later. Again, thank you, and I will bring all. May you be released. Be done as this session is over. And that was that. Quick little session. Didn't speak to who I wanted to speak to, but that's okay because nevertheless, God, I look like shit. We will still continue to try. We will try and try and try again. The more we try, the more advanced we get. We can start adding to it until something works. But I can't avoid cutting. Like that thing. Can you dance for me? Make it dance just a little bit for me.
That orb was fun. Oh, there it is again.
Dance for me, dance. I say dance. Dance for the sorcerer. Come on. Dance.
There you go.
Dare not dance. The sorcerer. Thank you. All right, and then just me now. Tarot card coming soon. I have to, wake up. And so, let me go out the candle. Damn, ow, I didn't want to go out. All right. And I will see you a little later with the Oracle Tarot reading once I'm more.
Here we go.
And awake.
You like this next part?
Oh, candle. Anyway, I'm good.
I'm loving this, man.
Some music on here, and I will see you in a little bit. Peace out. Whoa. sitting here. All right, hold on. First of all, thank you, whoever's here. I'm sitting here, right? This is too good. I'm sitting here on the computer. I'm on Pinterest, and I'm looking through pictures that I always put over here on my Facebook. Okay. And here's where I have my phone. I always have my phone on this thing, standing up when I do my videos for my tarot cards. And I'm sitting here on the computer, got stereo on, I'm just jamming. And the next thing I know, I look over and my phone starts to record all by itself. I didn't touch it. I already did my little Witchboard session. I seen that. Somebody started my recorder. Somebody started the video on my phone. I didn't touch it. Things are getting active and I'm loving it. So this is proof, guys. This thing just came on by itself. I was over here on Pinterest and it turned on. I was jamming. All right, guys, I'm out. I'm going back to what I was doing. If it comes back on, see you again. Peace out.
I love it.
First, I know, first thing in the morning, I decided to do this before I got showering. Just did a Witchboard session this morning. Pretty cool. But what happened after that was even cooler. I was sitting here, I was on Pinterest, and I was putting some pictures over on Facebook before I did this. And I was going to actually wait till later to do it. But I was sitting here, and I had the camera up on my phone. I didn't have it closed out all the way. I just had it up. It's just not recording, but it was just up. And as I'm sitting here, I happened to look over, and I noticed that it just started, like the little red thing on the top where it counts the numbers, just popped up and started counting. And I was like, that thing just turned on. So I'll be posting the video here shortly. That was crazy. So I decided to do the card reading now instead of later. All right. So I come to consult the cards to show me the way. If you're here and you want to talk, today is the day. Step forward and talk to me. This is my will. Bless me. Per day. All right. Come to consult the cards to show me the way. Give me the information that I need so that I do not stray. Help me as I go through this trial we call life today. Show me my card.
Good one, Mike. Good one.
Way.
Fucking love it.
Okay. And just love this new project. It's fucking badass. The Oracle card. My Oracle card for today. Why is it not go away? I'm in today. So that. All right. Anyway. The Oracle for today. 34, which is 7. In the world, not of the world. In the world, not of the world. All right. So,
We call.
let's see what that means, right? In the world, not of the world. what is it, 34. In the world, not of the world. It is safe for you to become naked with life. This doesn't necessarily mean stripping off and running wild in public. It does mean stripping back your beliefs, strongholds, and mental or emotional security blankets so that you can live with less obstruction than ever before. Imagine the conditioning that has kept life away from you, just kept it dropping out of your hands. The little keys, the coins, the clocks, conditioned beliefs about money, time, security, having, locking away, holding, and controlling can be surrendered and allowed to fall away. What would it be like to feel as though you were on holiday every day? Perhaps there would be a softening in your
You're muted, Mike. Can't hear the video.
Oh, sorry.
advanced
I didn't want to call.
stage of our spiritual relationship with life that we are able to feel held within it sufficiently enough to surrender our defenses, lawyer by lawyer, or layer by layer, to take nakedly accept what is. To nakedly accept what is. This oracle comes with a message to you. As they all do. Sometimes we need our defenses. At other times, it is clear we are outgrowing them. There is something that you have outgrown. It has to do with your ideas about productivity, time, control, and money. It has to do with abundance, trust, and living with the fundamental belief that everything is going to turn out okay. You are ready to be much more vulnerable and exposed in life. You don't have to hide behind being organized, perfect, in control, or financially secure and stable. Nor do you need any other acceptable social face. It is time for you to loosen the strings of your own controlling nature. They are too tight and too restrictive for you anyway. You were born to live in a much freer way. When you live as you innately are, rather than how you have been conditioned to be, you will experience greater joy, freedom, and support. When you are not resisting yourself or resisting life, there is less resisting what you need as it comes to you. If you have also drawn, there we go again, if you also drawn, that was coming. Remember this card. The next card. Faith in the process. If you have also drawn, no. You guys just sat here and watched me do that, right? You sat here and watched me pick from this deck, right? What card is this? Faith in the process. What does this book say? Faith in the process. If you have also drawn the oracle of faith in the process, this is a particularly strong message for you. The message is that you are shedding. It might be an identity. It might be a status symbol, such as a car, home, or shrub. It could even be a socially admired relationship. You are shedding because no matter what the appearance of things, those old forms were too constricting for you. It is almost like your spirit was trying to walk about in shoes several sizes too small. They were starting to pinch. The seams were ripping, and eventually they would fall apart completely. Likewise, you are being stripped of internal beliefs that are failing you, perhaps externally as well. Whether this seems to be your choice or not, make no mistake, it is your own spirit in cahoots with the loving spirit of life that has brought this situation about. So you are being guided to trust. If you have also drawn the oracle of trust yourself, then you are not only being guided to rely on life. I have to draw another one.
Man, these cards are leading you on a rabbit hole this morning, man.
Right? I'm telling you. It was exciting.
This is fucking cool.
This one was restoring. I was going to say, that was trust yourself. I was going to. All right. Then you are not only being guided to rely on life, but also on your own inner knowledge, knowing because at some level you get it, you understand, and you know that this is all freeing you. After letting go, there comes a temporary emptiness that provides a greater space for fulfillment to come forth. All right, so in the world, not of the world, let me draw a second card, which was faith, progress. Oh my, there's my birds. All right, and our last card, our tarot card from the Crow deck. The Sun. Great cards. I love these cards. All right, anyway. The Sun card. All right, so the keywords are optimism, positivity, success, happiness, good fortune. The element is fire. The crow stands fearlessly on the back of a glistering white horse with her wings reaching outward in freedom. She is open to the radiant energy of the sun as it illuminates her soul and brings success to all she desires to accomplish. She comes to you with the message that luck is on your side, and you will soon feel the brightness and warmth of the sun. Bask in all of the potential entering into your life at this time, and allow this energy to rise your frequency. So, the regular meaning of the tarot, not the regular tarot. Oh, that too. So it means positivity, freedom, fun, success, optimism. Same thing that card says: joy, confidence. The Sun card is a major arcana card of positivity, optimism, freedom, and fun. When the sun appears in an upright position, things should be going well for you, as this card also represents success and enthusiasm. You will find that people are drawn to the happy vibes and the positive energy you're giving out, and you will bring light and joy to everyone and everything you come in contact with. You will be feeling carefree, liberated, and self-assured. It is also the card of truth. So if you have been a victim of lies or deception, the sun is coming to shine its light on you and the deceit to reveal the truth and the perpetrators of the lies. The Sun Tarot card is an upright position, also signifies good luck. Any problems you have been experiencing will melt away with the warmth of this card. It can also indicate travel to another country or to a warmer climate. So, Sun Tarot card, I don't know what that was that just fell, but okay. So, Sun Tarot card with in the world, not of the world, Oracle. Also told to draw another one, which was Faith and Progress, which was an added extra reassurance that I'm on the right path. And nature, life, the universe is guiding. All right, guys, this is Divine Sorcerer. I'll see you next time. Check out my channel too. I got some good content coming out. Like a Witchboard session this morning and what happened after a Witchboard session. Peace.
Oh man, awesome stuff, bro.
That's what I do. I smoke pot and bring awesome content.
I mean, you're not just smoking pot though. You're making magic happen. The only thing I would say is you didn't open the gate, so you didn't get the response that you were looking for from that witchboard.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I got some more twerking to do to it.
Yeah, but I mean, but you had your hand on it. You were still fucking around with the energy. You still got some flow going. It's just you didn't articulate the into this world like it was in your head, like that flow. You didn't get it external.
Well, there's something here because it turned my phone on.
Yeah, oh yeah. I got to get a refill. I'll be right back, real quick.
Yep.
So, tell the lovely folks what's up with things. What you been up to?
What thing? I do all kinds of things. I'm always doing a thing. I got more things coming.
Yeah, more things, always more things. So let's see. Yesterday we did a video. Do you want to air some of those proof videos from early Sprad?
Proof videos from early spread. Which ones are we talking about? Remind me.
There was the ones with you taking the photographs with you in the house when you were actually conversing with him that you were showing me the proof the other day when they were talking through the spirit box.
Oh, the video at Mom's house there in Colorado.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I can. Hold on, let me pull it up. I can find it.
Yeah, I mean, like with you doing these divinations and you're connecting into these. I don't know the word to describe it right now.
Now, mind you, this was like 9 years ago when I first started Sprad. This was like, I don't know, my 8th case maybe, because I had like 5 or 6 of them out here in Pennsylvania before I even moved to Colorado, and then I had a few before I did hers. So, sweet old lady. She lived on the other side of the thing from us, but I would always hear her knocking from her closet. Yeah. God, I got so many files.
Oh, I gotta exit the full screen so I can see when you add it to the stream. I love it. StreamYard's got that like add to stream button.
Yeah.
And every time I see like add to stream, I'm like, don't cross the streams from Ghostbusters. It's like, ha ha ha, yes, cross the streams. No, sorry. Yeah, there was that one video I sent you yesterday where there was what is it? The Massachusetts Paranormal Academy was playing with a Kinect thing in a basement somewhere, and they got 3 spirits crawling around.
I seen that. I got to get one of them Kinect things, man. Probably get yeah.
Yeah, like that's next steps for us. It's like we got to get that material because I'd like to get one of those going while doing ritual conjurations to see what comes when summoning.
I want to get one because I want to go down here to the state penitentiary down here. I want to get them to let me go in. Like, I don't want to do their tour. I want to do my own tour.
Yeah, but we'd have to probably figure out a way to rent the grounds.
Yeah, because I want to go in and set things up and do some things. I don't just want to go in and like woohoo, like they're a little fake tour. I actually want to spend time in the rooms with like the dangerous people.
Yeah.
All the fun stuff.
Right.
All right, so This was, like I said, this was an old lady, Donna. I guess she wasn't really old, but she lived in Colorado, and I kept hearing a knocking on the other side of the wall. So let's check this out. Where'd it go? Stop.
Can't hear it, Mike. Can you turn it up?
Can you hear it now?
Yeah. You just snapping the pictures.
I wasn't. Sandy was.
Sandy was. Okay.
Yeah, I was in the closet setting up the PSP7 spirit box and the open recorder.
Can you find those pictures she took after the video so that folks can see what is occurring?
Yeah, I can find them right after the video. If you give me a few seconds, I relatively know where they are.
Cool.
Hello, is somebody here with me today? Folks, we're going to be using the obvious Xbox as well as the PB7 Spirit Box or PSP7 Spirit Box and the Onyx recorder. Is somebody here with me today? My name is Skulls. I'm with Sprite Paranormal. I'm looking for the one that keeps opening this door. Is anybody going to touch up opening this door? Okay. Can you back away from the light? Can you make the light stop moving? Back away from it? Mirror. Can you give me a name? What's your name? Have you ever heard of us? Sprite Paranormal? you opening the door to get my attention? Why do you keep bothering Donna? She don't like to be bothered when she's playing games. Tell me who you are. All right, let's try this. Tell me why you keep opening the closet. Can you shut the door? Try and shut the door for me. You can't. Or you won't. You can't or you won't. If I shut it, will you open it for me? Let's try. I'm going to shut it. I want you to open it for me. Why don't you go ahead and open that door for me now? You don't have enough energy. That's exactly what it said. Not enough energy. I heard that point clear. Whoa, did you see that? I just went to open the door and it stopped. And then I went like this. Okay, it doesn't want to send me. It does do that. You open it, it'll stop midway, and then okay. Can you tell me your name? Rita. Marina or Rita? You know Marina or Rita? Do you know your dad? Who's the one I was talking to? Tell me that name again. Was it Marina? Marina? Rita? Rita? I'll go once I put it on the radio. Donna wants to know what you're doing here.
Did you live here at one time? Right now, I'm just probably guessing. There's gonna be something here that I'm lucky.
Can you tell us what you want? Sure. All right, well. I want to know why you keep opening the door. It's the cat. All right, thank you. It's the cat. That's why I keep opening the door. They're opening for the cat. They're opening for the cat.
Okay, that makes no sense.
We'll figure it out. Why would
Whoever this is opening this door, I guess we're but that's why you're opening the door. Once I hang on, I'll show it. So, whoever's doing it,
Okay.
All right. And so, let me see if I can find these pictures quick.
Yeah, dude. Like, epic.
Right here we go. Here is one. My wife at the time, Sandy, was the one taking pictures. She did a great job.
Yeah, Sandy did an outstanding job with the photos.
There's one of the pictures. You can see the brightness coming off of it.
Yeah.
Experiencing the light. Let's see the other two. There's
You and Sandy make an excellent team when you guys were out there doing that stuff with us. It's like that was awesome.
there's another one. As you can see, there's like stuff coming up off of me. Yeah, like the picture's all distorted. And then this is the last one. Same thing in this one. It's all distorted. Like,
Yeah, but that blue light straight up coming up and out of.
oh yeah, that's the PSP7 Spirit Box. That's the base panel for the PSP7 Spirit Box. So,
Yeah, but light doesn't do that off the.
right. It was distorted there. If you notice, like this was a gift from that biker guy that I helped, Nitro. He's like a real good brother of mine. After I'd helped him, he had made this for my ponytail because my hair was so long. He's like, "Here, you can wear this. It goes with your vest." And on that was it was like an old Indian thing. It snapped together, and there's a silver, like I don't know what, like a silver emblem kind of with a pearl in the middle of it, and even that got distorted. The beads that went down through, there's little things. So I mean, there's like a whole distortion here in this whole picture. So I mean, there was, like I said, Sandy did a great job at snapping pictures. Like she called it whatever was there, whatever was opening the door for that cat. Yeah.
God, that's outstanding.
Whatever was bursting with me through the PSP7 Spirit Box. I mean, there was many of them there, as you could tell. They were all trying to give me answers at once, but the one that was there, that was opening the door, the one that I was talking to, told me, yes, why are you opening the door? For the cat. All right, well, that's all I wanted to know. That's why I came here. Turned around and told Dom, you're finding your door open. They're opening it for your cat. You want your cat to come in there. Who knows what they're going to do?
Right? I mean, when you get cats involved in magic, it's always weird. But oh man, I love that. I love that. So,
but yeah, that was one of my earlier cases. Our earlier cases, I should say. We when we had left Pennsylvania and went out to Colorado, we ran into Nitro and them first. We did that case. I think maybe there was a few cases after that, and then Dom's.
So, what do you like to do most when it comes to the investigation portion?
Meaning, what do I like to do most?
When you're doing the actual investigation, right, and you're surveying the land, and you're going through and you're doing all of these tests in the environment to see where those hot spots are, right? What do you like most about that process?
I would have to say EVP recordings, going through and just finding like the most uncomfortable place you can find and just doing an EVP recording, because when you feel that, when you feel that negative energy, when you feel that uncomfortable feeling, most of the times there's something malevolent there, something that's not been born, something that's of a demonic nature or of a harmful nature. You know what I mean? And like yeah, that's the thing I want to converse with. I want to find out why you're here. You know what I mean? Why don't you leave? Like why? Like what's your sole intentions of being in this abandoned building doing whoever knows what? You know what I mean? Like why? Don't you have better things to do? Like go demand spirits in hell or something? You know what I mean? Like
Right.
why hang out in an abandoned building? It's just something that curiosity, all kinds of questions. You know what I mean? But you won't know that if you don't go into these things and you don't face your fears and actually do this stuff. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
I said, I'm not scared much, but I have been scared, which took me on that whole religion kick. But now I'm wiser and I'm ready for it. Come on, motherfucker, let's go.
Nah, yeah, don't go issuing challenges to the spirits when you're in the field because they will fucking try you. You can have that attitude when you're not in the field, but all of those investigators that are out there that would go out there and go rile up the spirits or dare them to come out and challenge them, it's like you're asking for them to affect you negatively. You're asking for them to afflict you with health problems and issues and shit like that. So
They will.
Oh,
So
yeah.
much as to fucking sick to the stomach to you puking for days. Like,
Oh, yeah. Well, there was that one investigator I was doing work with. He issued a challenge to the spirits because he didn't believe I could call him up, and he ended up with scratches on his arm and face the next morning.
Oh wow. Okay.
It's like, don't issue the challenge to the things that I'm conjuring up, man. Like, I will show you, they will interact, but they'll fuck up your cookies.
Well, I told you about that lady I met in the hallway the day we opened the gates, right? That night we opened the gates.
No.
Oh, I didn't tell you about that. Yeah, there was some lady in the hallway. I got up real late at night. It must have been like 2:30 in the morning. It was dark as shit in my hallway. I went down the hallway, and I thought maybe it was one of my roommates, friends. But he said he didn't have any friends over that night. And come down the hallway, and there's this figure. I got to the kitchen, and we have a little light in the kitchen, so there's a little bit of light in the kitchen, and there's the laundry room. And when you look forward, you got the rest of the hallway, you got the living room and the bathroom. And there was this lady in a jean jacket with long black hair, and like she was just standing there. And I stood there for a few minutes, and I'm like, okay, just to see if it would move or if it was a person. And I'm looking, and I'm like, hello, and all of a sudden her hands go down, and she just looks at me. And I'm just watching her, and at this point, I noticed she was not of a human nature because she just started to glide. She didn't walk; she glided. Like she literally glided right past me, and as she passed me, she just looked at me. She had no eyes; it was sunk in. It was all dark. It was just like nothing there, and it was weird, bro. It was really, really weird.
That's fucking cool. That's fucking cool. Well, I mean that reminds me of the pirates and shit, man. I told you about them, but I didn't tell the world about that. Like, I was out there up in living out in Beaufort, South Carolina, and I had moved to Hardyville, which was just over the border. And years ago, this was many years ago, I was living out there, and I was making friends with one of the local cemeteries, one of the pirate spirits, and it had been a few months, and I was connecting to those forces because because I was living in Georgia at the time when I connected to the pirate spirits, but then when I moved into Hardyville, it's like, hey guys, I'm here. Like, I was 45 minutes away from the gravesite. So I'd go out there and I'd connect to those forces because there was a plantation owners, there was the slave graveyards, there was all of that stuff. And I was trying to reconcile the energies, but I go out there and connect to one of the pirates because it's like, hey, also a pirate, let's see what we can do. And it was just before dawn one day. 5 of them showed the fuck up in my bedroom. 5 of them sitting on my desk, standing there, one standing close, 3 of them in the back, and then one standing off in kind of like the corner, like walking over to me. Like I tried to put up an energetic like thing to keep like no, it just like touched my hand, like through like touched the shit. I have drawings of like what I was trying to project, like all of these things, right? I smelled the seaweed and I saw their corpses. But it wasn't just like it was really fucking wacky. It was like they had their what was like the rotting clothes, but they also had like the jewels and stuff connecting like their ribs and their eye. Like there was like the really overtly gauche.
Right.
Like if you could dress up a dead pirate corpse to look like one of the like the beautified corpses of like the saints and stuff, like what they do, like they put the jewels all over the corpses and stuff, and then they like, yeah, it was something like that.
Like you're Roman Catholic.
Yeah, exactly. But it was a fucking pirate. Like they had the swords. They looked like they smelled like rotting seaweed. Like it was very weird.
Is that when you inherited your yacht?
No, that was when I was not even 18. When I was just like 18, just about to be 19.
Oh, okay.
So that was probably 10 years earlier.
Gotcha.
Yeah, no, like that was no. I don't recommend I don't recommend being a pirate, but it does give you interesting access. Oh, Andrew is asking where was that person located?
Yeah, I forgot we were even live on like my channel. I'm sitting here fucking around. Sorry, guys. I'm scared a little bit. Maybe a little bit.
This Colorado Springs, I believe.
What about Colorado Springs? I used to live there. That's where I got my first case when I moved to Colorado.
Right. Andrew was asking where was the door opening? Where is the person located?
It was Amarillo Motel in Colorado Springs. It was like the little you got the motel, and it was like a house, couple like 1, 2, maybe 3 houses down from that motel. It was like a house with like a couple apartments in it. Like I think if I remember correctly.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah. When I was living out there on Colfax, I was living in a youth hostel. The did demon conjures in the basement during the winter.
Right.
Fucking Colorado's a wacky place, man.
It is. They want to know your whole life history just to rent from somebody out there. It's fucking crazy. I was like, no. That's what came. Well, that's why I came back to Pennsylvania because it's too no.
Yeah. Like I understand that people need to keep their properties and stuff safe, but there is a need for some kind of anonymity or privacy around. Like, do you want to rent the thing? Great, okay, rent.
Well, I'm a private person, kind of like, you know what I mean. And nobody's getting my bank account information. I don't care who you are. Like you would have to be like the DEA or like the justice system or something, even for me to consider about giving you that shit. Like, no. Start asking for like my social security number, my bank information, and shit. No, now we got problems.
Yeah. It becomes interesting. It becomes very interesting.
So my son stayed out there, and I came back here. My daughters are out here. I have 2 daughters. I had 3, but one committed suicide. So now I have 2. And that's why I do the paranormal.
When you were doing that Witchboard thing this morning, and you got that response, what do you have to say to people about the presence that you open after you create gateways like that? What would you say to people that are looking to apply the Witchboard or apply the variants of the Witchboard? Like you use one of the gate symbols that I've been using for years as its opening point.
Yeah, I used to Very first gate I drew.
Yeah.
And then I just put the witchboard on top of it. With the candle, like, you know.
Yeah.
This,
And
this is
then
drawn
you
out. This is drawn out in ink and my blood with herbs according to the planets that are on here. So we can actually create balance in
cool. Very cool. I'll catch the rest on the replay. Got to get back to work. Very interesting stuff. Absolutely, Andrew. Thanks for watching, man.
Yes, thank you,
Appreciate it, bro. Thanks for chatting.
Blessed be.
Be safe out there. Yeah, I think that's good for today. I mean, do you have anything else like you wanna tell any of the folks? Like this is like we could wrap it up here.
I
Because
do. I just want to say, you know, with this video and stuff that I put out, like, if you're gonna play with these energies, not only should you have a good understanding of what they are that you're playing with, but you should also understand the tools that you're working with as well. Like, I see so many people playing with these Ouija boards, and that is just like a gimmick thing. Like that, you want true communication, true actual communication between you and a being, and not something that's just going to screw with you. Then you want a witchboard. You want one of these in a pendulum. Easy communication. It's not harmful. It's not gonna like fucking follow you home and kill you or something. You know what I mean?
well, it
Only
might what it is.
Only when you operate the Ouija boards and bring in unknown things can that happen. Is what I'm saying. This is less dangerous than a Ouija board. Like, and you know, knowing these things just prepares you a little more when you go into the field. You know what I mean? Instead of going into the field and be like, yeah, I want to raise something, I want to see shit move, you know what I mean? Take a Ouija board in there and candles and herbs and get this whole thing started. Why? When you can take a witch board, herbs, candles, you know what I mean? You can do it the right way, the right things, at the right times, with the right herbs. Have a better experience. So if you're going to do it the right way. Never do anything half-assed.
And that just goes back to you know, following through with all of your spellcraft, right? So you've got the way that you set every piece of it up. Every piece of it relates to every other piece of it, so that way it's all interconnected. That's what we mean by the right way. It's not a dogmatic, oh, you have to do it, blah, 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 blah. No,
Right.
there is a correctness to how it's structured in order to get it to fucking work.
It's like this. It's like, okay, as an auto mechanic, when you're building a car, in order for that car to start, you need the starter, but you also need the solenoid. See what I'm saying? Without that solenoid, that starter's not going to fire. So you may have the rest of the car complete and built, but you're missing that solenoid. You're missing that key piece that's going to start that starter to get everything else in motion to go. It's the same thing you're doing if you're not doing it in your practice as well. The simplest little thing that you miss has an effect on what you do. Like, it's that minute. Like, and I found that out in my last 9 months of doing this stuff. You know what I mean? Like, it's very tedious shit, but when you get it right, it's fucking phenomenal.
And we'll leave it with that today, folks. We'll leave it with that today. Fucking epic, guys. Absolutely epic. Thank you, everybody, and we'll catch you next time. Stay safe, everybody. Thank you, Facebook. Thank you, YouTube. And thank you, Twitch.